Shrek team's coming on in on the Achilles, but the smoke blocks it. Oh, come on, Achilles. Hello everyone, this is greyshot17, and today I'm casting on Easter, by the way, so, you know, it's, well, you know, everyone else is like, let me see family, and I'm like, who cares about family? I'm gonna cast some replays for your entertainment. No, but, no, I have some stuff going on later. I promise, guys. I promise I have stuff going on later. But anyway, casting this 4v4 game on the map Road to Arnhem. We got ourselves, oh, god damn it. Why can't people have pronounceable names? We got O Killam, X Tally, Buttocks, Oddball Narwhal, 50, 82, the Lord Jord, and Fujiku. Hopefully I'm getting this right. 3 OKW and 1 Austere versing 2 Brits and 2 Soviets again. No Americans. Okay, that continues my theory that the Americans are the worst faction in the game. Major is now coming at me with a pitchfork. Anyway, if you want to submit a replay, submit it down below to my Discord or my Gmail. Both are down below, whether you're watching this live on Twitch on Sundays, I cast them live, or on YouTube, which I'll post the best ones up periodically throughout the week. And as well, it always is appreciated if you could support me on either Twitch or YouTube by hitting that follow button, subscribing, whatever you want to do. It truly does help. What also is helping right now is the British forces getting themselves some assault infantry section. Very good close range units that also, once upgrading against veterancy, get some really nice damn abilities that can really help circumvent enemy MGs, for example. That looks like X Tally is wanting to mass produce. So we got 2 MGs up with 2 Pioneers. Volk squads are, I think, just normal layout. Volk, Sturm, Kubel. Sturm Pioneers in the building with a Kubel, looks like, around the corner. Might be enough firepower to deal with this assault squad. MG as well trying to suppress that unit. Come on. Sturm Pioneer actually might die here. Holy shit. Alright, both units are sent packing. Germans, though, continue to hold on to the fuel, even though there is smoke there. Mortar is coming in from the Soviets. They got themselves a support package of an MG, a mortar, also a conscript, but that squad is more on the left, dealing with the Kubel. Nice mortar hit on the Pioneer squad, building that cover. Chat's like, wait a second, I made the Americans. They're not that bad. Yeah, I'm just, that is what we call a joke. Because I'm sure a lot of people would say the Austere is a better faction, but we see more OKW. So, anyway, the far right, it's going a little bit better, I think, for the Allies. Even though you could say, oh, they have light vehicles, the Germans are just behind a heavy wall and just holding off the enemy. We also have AT forces moving on in. Let's see, conscripts flanking the MG like a pro. And then immediately Pioneer makes him retreat. Just, okay, cool. Assault squad runs on up through the smoke. About to massacre this MG. Very good shots across the board. MG goes down in good cover. They try to run back into the smoke. Will it work? Yeah, they run into the smoke and they dodge the MG fire like a pro. They do pick up the MG again and try to put it back up. Mortar, can you drop some smoke? I do like how it looks like we're getting some teamwork, though. The Soviet smoke ability really coming in clutch. Need to do it right about now, but hey, it's been clutch so far. Again, the MG moving on in. Kubel half dead. Mortar just comes on in to blast it, removing its cover. On the far right, German forces actually managing to push through the amount of light vehicles. But actually, I take that back. Fire comes out and immediately they all start running. Great shot, though, by the ET. Scout car might die here. Come on, last shot. No, unable to. Still men on the front, so I don't think either vehicle really wants to charge. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of death in your near future. Volk squad's advancing, though. AT still there. If this can fire at the universal carrier. But there's infantry section coming on in. I think he upgraded. Oh, no, he hasn't. They just need some medics. The combined Axis infantry here should be able to beat the penal. This, not so much. Oh, wait, hold on. Cover's gone. Sturm Pioneer needs to probably run like hell. On the far left, Germans do have the star, but they do not have this fuel. The Soviets actually managed to grab it. Smoke going down, prevent, I'm assuming, an MG. But what actually that's doing is just allowing the Sturm Pioneer to live, so... right. Good job there. JLI infantry are trying to hold out over here. They're actually picking off some infantry. Not too, but again, there's way too much British and Soviet forces coming on over. They're going to pull back. Kubel trying to help, but again, don't know how long that's going to work. Nice shot with the half-track. Coming in clutch along the side. Burning the conscript. Maybe trying to go for the kill. No, he's now burning the MG, and they have no AT right now on this side to really combat this at all. I fully suspect an allied collapse here shortly if something doesn't happen. We have AT grenades, but so long as distance is done, the half-track should be able to just burn them from afar and be totally fine. Which exactly is what's going on. Good micro, by the way, by xTally. By the way, let's go over doctrines real quick while we can. Oh, he's trying to burn them on retreat. Scavenge doctrine. So also it's not too bad for the OKW, especially when higher veterancy is unlocked. We also have xTally going German mechanized doctrine. We got ourselves Luftwaffe ground forces. So again, good infantry and air support. And fortifications. So a lot of, I wouldn't say uncommon, but there's a nice selection of commanders that we're seeing that are not like the ones you normally would pick. On the flip side, the allies are picking doctrines that you normally would see. 50 does counterattacks, 82 does Royal Engineer Regiment for AVRE. Lend-Lease, it might be a little bit weird in a 4v4 matchup, but still, the assault infantry section that we've seen have done a fairly good job at combating the enemy forces. And also Fujitsu has got mechanized support tactics, so excellent job there. So, he tries to throw it, hoping they retreat, and he's like, nah, I'm not retreating. Scout car doing what he can. Having a bit of an issue right there, being Fausted and all. But again, I respect the flank. Fallschirmjäger's trying to hold, but now being burnt. Lots of flamethrowers this game. Lots of light vehicles. AT does force it back. Hold on. Hold on. xTally moving around. With a half-track. We got German mechanized assault group right here. Are we... is someone's like Greyshot... did the German have a fully mechanized force, and then in actuality they had like 10% of their army actually mechanized or something like that? It was very small. And then you look at this like, yep, they did. 100%. You can see here, they're just overwhelming the allied forces with their mech force. But Universal Carrier blows up thanks to the flanking maneuver. Excellent job right there. They're now moving in. Axis forces just clearing everything up over here. Just a complete, utter collapse of allied forces on the right, which is helping grab the fuel. Meanwhile, the allied forces on the left, not too bad. They're still holding on to a lot of key territory. The Soviets and British are doing everything in their power to hold on to it, and they should, in my opinion, because of the amount of AT they have. And the MG suppressing them. And again, it's chaining, so even if this guy's behind cover, they can just hit the JLIs and they would still be suppressed. So, again, interesting stuff right there. Ah, George Scott, thank you again for the, thanks for the sub. Alright, right now we got ourselves artillery hitting the sterns. Very close to killing the unit, but somehow survives. Half-track moving on in, but again, allies over here have AT. On the right, maybe not so much. Mech Force puts down the half-track to suppress the infantry section. Panzer Grenadiers going in for the kill. Yeah, and the half-track's burning him alive. Oh my god, that half-track has been a pain. So much of a goddamn pain for the allies. Oh, but half-track's coming on in, making the mech run like hell. Panzer Grenadier sacrificing itself for the greater good. But doesn't stop the half-track from blowing up. Does get a good bundle grenade off, but it will kill itself in the process, I believe. Half-track's gonna murder it with the penals opening fire. I just don't see it living. Half-track wants that guy dead. It's like, you will die. Stop running. Oh my god, that German Panzer Grenadier is gonna live. He actually lived. Holy shit. And this half-track took some substantial damage. T-70 on the field as well. Small counterattack by the Brits in mid. They do kill a Volk squad from Oddball, Narwhal. The Lord Jord is doing everything he can, backed up by Fujiku. It's T-70 to try to break up the German forces in mid. Unfortunately, Volksquads and Star might get payback against a assault infantry section. Doesn't kill it, but it's definitely low. T-70 continuing to put pressure. A lot of forces duking it out over here. MG opening fire. Not too bad at all. Volksquad and JLIs lighting the enemy up. But again, the infantry's still holding on to that fuel. So right now it's about even with fuel and munitions. It's going to take some caches. Allies have definitely a better position to get caches, but we'll see. AT gun gets a good shot against the half track. Pack gun trying to hit the T-70. It has taken a shot, but it's not too bad. Looks like on the right, there's no real Axis forces because of the constant attacks in mid that withdrew their men. But infantry section aren't taking it. Like, grab the fuel with one man at least. But they're all fighting on a road in negative cover. What a great idea. Great idea, guys. Great idea. Fight where you have the least amount of protection and the infantry section do the worst. Top tier skills. And one of the units died because of the Volk blob. So, just amazing. Just incredible. Half track at least tries to keep him back, which is good. Who's gonna, I mean, like, we've already seen the T-70 and such. Also, shock troops coming up. But, oh, okay, we got an Achilles on the field. Essentially in M10, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, the M10, fuck, I'm literally forgetting the name. God, it's not Jackson. What is it called? It's the armor company. Why am I forgetting that damn Wolverine? It's like it's essentially a Wolverine. AT hits the target. Hell of a shot. Oh, there it was this gun from the side. Okay, Wolverine. Yes, magic. Thank you, Magma Carp and Govi for the Wolverine call out. I'm like, why can't I remember the name? Chat's gonna crucify me. Not as much of these Volksquads being suppressed by the half track. Which, by the way, about to get Vec 2. Hold on. You guys might try to Faust it, but it's gonna murder you by the time you can Faust it again. Hopefully it does. Otherwise, I would look like an ass. It's just getting kill after kill. No AT in sight to finish it off, and it's just reducing your manpower quite a bit. Engineers probably can go back and heal it as well. Shock troops, can you get the kill? They're waiting for grenade. Fire and grenade. Hold on. Not enough firepower to kill it, but still, they wore it down. Fallschirmjägers, though, are upgraded with those LMGs, which everyone loves. Everyone loves those good things. Meanwhile, push in mid. And these guys are upgraded, too. The assault infantry section have their Thompsons against two completely undefended support guns. Oh, wait. Or was it a trap? Panzer headquarters protecting it, or at least trying to. One died. Can we get the second one? Also, you could drop a white phosphorus to protect yourself, but I digress. He does drop smoke for a retreat. Okay, could have just walked back. Allies still holding the left. At least they have that. Recon's overhead thanks to the Overwatch. Fallschirmjägers coming in to deal with the assault infantry section. We have ourselves more Obersoldaten. Okay, so more heavy infantry from the Germans. But so far, we're not seeing any armor. At least I don't see any armor. We got 3 Fallschirmjägers, by the way, so more Fallschirmjägers coming on in. Half tracks on the field, which shoot down planes. We got more mech. Oh my fucking god. Well, we gotta... I don't know if this counts or not, but we have double Panzer Grenadiers in half tracks charging the Allied lines. It's either going to go amazingly well or completely backfire in the Axis face. Because again, the Achilles and the guard troops, the DPs, could murder them. But is he going to head left or right? Or my screen would be right or left. You get the point. I'm flipped. They're heading over here. This cache could be in harm's way. Half track is firing from afar, actually managing to do damage against the mech force. But I don't... Holy shit, you're a little too close, buddy. Aw. He would have won if he would have kept his distance. Achilles coming in. He's like, I'll deal with them. Shrek's actually doing damage. Kills one half track. But the Fallschirmjägers are backing them up. I don't know if the Allies are, like, they're like, what the hell is happening? Infantry section now are coming on in. Again, this German force is really overextended. Oh my god. Nice blob makes the bundle grenade even sweeter. Fallschirmjäger's pulling back. Do they have a forward retreat position? No, they do not. So they're going to run all the way back to base. Panzergrenadier really wants that Wolverine dead. I'm sorry, the Achilles dead. But alas, he's going to run right into conscripts upgraded with additional squad members and get worn down quite a bit. Folk squads just tear apart a lot of the infantry section, which for some reason were blobbed up. Not saying that these are better, because they're also blobbed up, but you know, they're trying. He's trying, I think. At least he grabbed the territory. But again, Allies have a small advantage over the Axis, being the Axis currently do not have any fuel position. The double fuel are right now going to the Allies, which is great for them. Axis, though, are doing slightly better in munitions. And again, do have some caches up, which is helpful. But again, do the Allies have no caches from what I can see, okay? Nice forward base, though. T-70's on the field. I think that's a late oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought the T-70 died. It did not die. That was another unit. So this one's the same one from earlier and still holding out. Katusha being made. The Lord George still has his Achilles. Allies have a fucking B4. Alright, I'm happy. I'm happy with this decision. Oh, we get it here? Long shot on the base, actually managing to do a little bit of work. Does damage to it. Can we get another shot right here? No, actually hit the stern a little bit. That's hilarious. They're like, okay, maybe we should walk away from the medic's position before the B4 tears it down halfway. Great shots. Shock troops holding off the Fallschirmjäger squads at least for a little bit. On the far left, we have Volk squad trying to push in. MG repositioning to help. Half-track advancing, but again, lots of AT, so has to be very careful. Love the defensive works this guy's been making. He's really trying to, you know, try to get realistic sandbags to cover his flanks. Even though it's probably going to immediately die to Katusha fire. But, you know, nobody tell him that, please. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay. So this guy's like, guys, more fortifications. More fortifications. That's what we need in mid. Oddball Narwhals build a flak, which is, by the way, blocked by this. A Pack 43, which kind of will guard mid. So I can't be too negative. But that's a lot of men to contribute over there, when really the action's on the flanks. We have a Comet, so 82 has that. Half-track is back up on the field. And we don't have just one, but we have two B4s. Both next to each other. Bad idea because of artillery. But I still give full credit for the fact that they have two B4s. Hopefully about to open fire on the German positions. Hopefully to wreck some Oberst-Doness. But recon's overhead, so we'll see where he decides to fire. Again, the better idea would be to hit this stuff here. Like, there's a ton of targets right here you can neutralize with the B4. Fajiku says blob more. Why is he saying blob more? Oh, because the Katusha killing the MG and all the men. Ah, yes. Good strategy. Good plan. We're seeing a lot of dead support equipment. Oh, Werfer coming in. Wipes one squad. Oh! Shrek team's coming on in on the Achilles, but the smoke blocks it. Oh, come on, Achilles. Go, baby, go. Kill the half-track at the very least. Blitz, run. I'll take a left. Oh, Panzer IV came in at the right time. I mean, okay, maybe not the right time. Maybe like a minute earlier would have been better, but hey, at least he came in. Soviet forces are taking this position. There's something coming in right there. It's a Cervix strike? What is this? Terror tactic? Wait, hold on. I'm actually confused. What? Oh, is it British artillery? It's British artillery. Shrek team coming in. T-70, run like hell, please, before you die. Artillery, though, gets a great shot on the MG. Artillery as well hits it. Oh, damn, that's a lot of good shots from artillery. Germans losing quite a lot of men in their defensive works. He's like, I spent so much time on these. They're not protecting my men. And someone goes, yeah, dipshit, it's literally artillery. It's gonna come down on your sandbags. It doesn't protect you from a direct shot. He's like, oh, so that's how artillery works. AT gun will push back the Panzer IV most likely. We have a small push on the British infantry section taking this capture point. Artillery seems to be bashing a lot of these positions, so good job on the B4 for at least, maybe not getting kills, but at least wearing down the bases. Though, Volk squad coming in the rear, there is a flamethrower unit there, so they have enough firepower to hopefully deal with that. Oh, but don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we have an LEFH ready to go. Oh boy. Is he gonna lose the Volk squad from the half track? Oh my god, the half track really. I feel so bad because the half track's done so much damage, but he's yet to get like a full, good kill. B4s though, everyone's huddled around the base. Great idea, everyone. Let's sing around the campfire and wait for the B4 to literally blow us to kingdom come. And they're actually getting good hits. Like, again, usually everyone complains about the B4 scatter. But, yeah, no, the B4s, I mean, okay, that was scatter was a bit off. But both bases are literally on fire. So, but LEFH is returning fire on them. There is a position here to heal. Though, again, a unintended side effect could be the artillery hitting the retreating British forces. So, we'll see.
Your AVRE funny? It's ready.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, shit. King Tiger's on the field, coming on out. Oddball has his fortifications, so he's not getting stuff. Panzer IV is held back because of artillery fire. X-Tally has a Werfer and 2 mech squads, which, by the way, are advancing. Lord Jord has no armor. Fujuku has his T-70 still. No, he has a new T-70, 100% new T-70. So I have no idea. Oh, he's probably just trying to wait for the IC-152. Although, again, a T-34 would have been better. Double B4 and a KV-1. And 82 has a Aviary Churchill with the, what's it called? With the command vehicle attachment. I feel like a lot of people are going to be, like, slapping their face because of giving that to the Aviary. Because I've heard back and forth, but, like, this is the worst idea to the best idea. But more recently, it's the worst idea. T-70 showing it's not the best idea, versing a Panzer IV. And the Panzer IV just goes in for the kill. We have assault artillery coming in. Wait, hold on. Something's coming in here. No, zeroing. Sorry, zeroing artillery is coming in all this area. And a lot of the forces are just chilling, which is a very bad idea. Luckily, the Soviets do walk out of it. And maybe because they don't have sight, these units will be fine. But if they do get sight, the artillery will murder them very quickly, very easily. AT does get murdered, but the Soviets still trying to hang on. You're in the territory, buddy. Artillery's going to hit you. Artillery hitting the infantry section along the flank. Very lucky the artillery didn't hit him there. Cromwell going around trying to clear the front. They're trying to heal these bases. Right? How are the B4s doing, by the way? They have a couple of shots. Are they hitting more of the front? It looks like they're blasting more of this front area. The mech force is pushing on in. And the Werfer does kill a lot of forces in the base. Lord Jord is losing a lot of forces right now. Even with air support coming on in, driving the Werfer. Is he going to kill the Werfer? Good strike on the Werfer. But even though the mech force came on in and one of them died, they might actually still kill this Cromwell. Get back inside and charge, buddy. Oh my god, half-track's giving chase. Oh, but the ISU-152 does a long shot and protects the Cromwell. Excellent shot right there. Make sure he's secure. Comet's still over there with the Commander AVRE. No kills yet. Axis are starting to put caches down in a few more positions. But again, like, this is a little bit more iffy because you don't exactly have that, like, guard. So I may have to worry about that. But so far, again, it's relatively close. Allies have a small lead of about 60 points, but it's not that much. ISU-152 could help seal the deal, though, using high explosive rounds against infantry forces on the front. This JLI might be in harm's way. Panzer IV going in against the ISU-152. This is a very, very ballsy move, because ISU-152 is a heavy tank. You have no heat rounds. Although, again, assault officer just died, so Lord George, maybe keep your men alive. British artillery, I believe, coming on in. And ISU-152 switched armor piercing, so it's not as effective. Grenades are thrown, does a little bit of damage, forces Soviets to retreat, but again, they're relatively fine. You could have kept at least one squad there. Big push on the right. AVRE fires, hits the King Tiger, though not all that effective. AT gun being effective against the Comet. And the FG section's grouped up. King Tiger's got a field day, but Comet might die. Does die. AVRE taking a while to reload. Again, this is taking so long. So goddamn long to reload now. 90 seconds, I believe. Yeah. I don't think this is worth it, because it's making the reload time so long on this thing. On the far left, Panzer IV is pushing, but the armor-piercing round gets a great hit on this target. Panzer IV backing on up, just trying to deal with the MG. There is that Panther that come around the flank, but there is a problem that could come in, and AT to support it. Fire comes down, hoping to maybe catch these Fallschirmjägers on the retreat. KV-1, you could move in. Also, looks like more artillery is hitting the front. That's thanks to, let's see, Oddball, who has 2 artillery pieces, by the way, hitting this front position. B-Force could return fire soon on them, hopefully. And they have been hitting this area, I believe. So, maybe a good B4 barrage should kill them all. Actually, the Panzer headquarters looks like it's pretty damn low. But the weird thing is, he's been hitting targets, he just hasn't been able to kill them. Like, this medical facility is still alive. So, you need to finish them off with the B4, buddy. Otherwise, they're just going to keep healing. Looks like the Panzer IV did die over there. I missed that. Cromwell might die here. He's trying to use the dead carcass as cover, but it did not work out. ISU-152, again, on high on armor piercing, not high explosive. So, could be better. Germans at least grab both VPs and are winning the day. Let's see, the Brits have another Comet. B4s, where are you firing? Again, no, don't. Alright, B4s. Hit the artillery before you die, or at least reinforce. Or maybe it's not close enough to reinforce, but still. Wow, I almost hit the Obel Saddam with that plane crash. That would have been amazing. Hit this, or hit this. That's what you should be focusing on, B4s. Oh my is he doing this again? Katusha firing, hitting the MG and at least forcing it back. Might be able to kill it. But alas, Mech going in behind the lines. Hits the Katusha, deep diving. Knocks out a critical artillery unit and then hoping to get out of dodge. Also cutting off the territory. Stopping reinforcements right as the Soviets are attacking. Strafing support comes on in, hits the Kegwiffer, hits the Panther, which is really low. Like, the Germans are pretty low. If the Allies were to keep attacking, they would definitely be on the back foot, but thank God for this fire support. King Tiger in a world of hurt. At least I think they would. I think he is. Avery trying to move up. Again, better to just hit that infantry blob than go for the king. So turn and fire. Turn and fire. Turn and fire. Lots of equipment on the ground. Lots of free Brens. That guy's breakdancing. Alright, whatever. You hit the infantry unit, but the AT gun kills your AVRE. Let's not give it the command vehicle upgrade next time. Big push coming on in. Strafe comes in, but again, misses target. KV-1 finally fighting. I've not seen this thing fight all game. Mine goes off, alright. At least they detonated right in front of the Volk squad. But again, lots of infantry, lots of very strong infantry units over here. And the mech comes in against the B4s! Holy shit! Half-track's dead. The the B4, one of them died. The other one is decrewed. Shrek teams are doing what they can. This guy has 19 kills, 5 vehicle kills. Can we kill the B4? This is not what I was expecting to kill the B4s. Artillery coming in from the LFHs, hurting the penals. Oh, that's unfortunate. But hey, and you lost one of the half tracks and lost some of the Panzergrens. But hey, it's working. He lived, I think. Artillery just hammering this whole position. I think it's zeroing. It is zeroing. And because they have recon, everything over here is being hit. So, oh, Werfer's coming in too. Yep, hitting the base. That KV has a lot of armor, but it's showing that even then it's not going to last all that long.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Oh my god. KV1, kill it. At least do something. Kill it with at least one squad. Okay, allies are idiots. I mean, mines would be good to stop the half track. It's not like you have 300 munitions you can place mines to guard against the mech. AT gun managing to just walk on out as well. And more Fallschirmjägers called in. Again, they B4'd this area, and looks like the LFH did get decrewed, but they didn't kill it. And Certain Pioneer at least heal it. But all the B4s are dead. They're all dead. They're just dead. Alright. Comet's still alive, and looks like the main battle's over here. IS-2 and 5-2. Doing what it can. It has 10 kills. But still, pack guns returning fire on it. And really, it's infantry support to really do well. So, 1 second. Sorry. Alright. Oswin gets hit by AT fire, but manages to escape. Firefly's now on the side. Pack gun's still hitting target, just having trouble penetrating some of the shots, but some of them are penning. Lovely big black crater over there. Yeah. Even though there's a lot of craters, they're still holding. King Tiger's still alive. Vet 2 with only 2 kills. That's an accomplishment right there. So. Fallschirmjäger's pushing on in. There's not, I mean, like, okay, allies are what, mid-60s? Probably upper 50s on average. Axis are in the, oh, wait. O doesn't have a huge force, or X tally. That's the thing. Oh, wait, we have a strike coming in, a fire on the Volk squads. We're just chilling in it. Alright, they are moving out. Almost a dot looks like some of them did meet their maker. Oh, here comes the mech force again. Again, he keeps doing this mech attack. There are mines, but he is navigating around them. It's not like he's like some uber expert. He's still hitting them. And with proper defenses, the allies are stopping them in their tracks. And sending them packing. It's like, huh, a couple mines could have really turned the tide of the game for the allies. Especially if you're not going to worry about mid or have anything there. Anyway, big battle going on the right. Looks like some muddle grenades killed the AT guns. King and Jagdpanzer are moving in against the double comets. We're having trouble penning the King. I mean, Jagdpanzer bounced too, so it's not all sunshine and rainbows for the Axis. But this game's looking more of an Axis victory. But again, it's like I'm not too sure. Alright, if the British keep losing their comets, then yes. But you have LEFH is literally doing friendly fire action. Oh my god, AT gun moving on in. Keep retreating. I do this all the time, but still, run away. Penals are on the front. Oh my god, can the Soviet counterattack? Come on, throw a satchel. He is throwing the satchel. Yes! Yes! King Tiger could be crippled. Jagdpanzer injured as well. Air support coming on in, hitting the Vet 4 unit. Oh, a lot of rockets at the King. Heal your shit, get it operational, heal it, and then go kill that guy. IS-2 and 5-2 still alive over here, trying to hold back the Axis forces. More cover being made, because why not? But the Axis do have a triple VP cap, so at least they're holding decently well. Oh my god, lots of fire being dropped. Guard troops trying it their best. Again, armor piercing, not high explosive, so it's going to not do as much against infantry. Lots of planes flying over. KV-1 coming in clutch, except for penetrating. Although Stuka support's coming in to hopefully take him out. Come on, KV, you can pen it. I believe. I believe. He does kill the king. Okay. KV-1's like, I finally did something, guys. I finally did something. Jagdpanzer might die here. That's a crippling loss for the Axis if they lose the Jagdpanzer. And, oh, he barely misses. Oh, he does die. Oh, Pack 43 facing the wrong way. This guy is entirely fortification now. KV-1 does die to the airstrike, but you know what? They killed the king and the Yag, so you can't say the allies are complete morons. Maybe partial, but not complete. You have this, and I will say, even though it is funny to watch X-Tally constantly do this, he doesn't have a huge army, and he does keep losing his men constantly, so I can't say he's that good, right? I can't say he's doing that amazing. But anyway, Churchill coming along the flank, hoping to kill the support gun. Engineers trying to grab territory. Right now, the Allies' main concern should be VPs. That's the main concern right now. Churchill, though, firing, does pen the Churchill. The Panther, I should say. ISU-152 has high explosive, should have armor piercing. Although maybe he's still trying to hit the AT. Oh, they have enough AT guns. I have high explosive to deal with all the rest of the stuff. Firefly as well coming on in. Hold on. Oh my freaking god. Comet dies to the mech force. Base dies. This other Comet's about to die from the mech from behind. They're giving shape. Okay. Buttocks has plenty of resources. He's definitely saving up for a king. But, like, they actually worked. They got through the mine layers and they, managed to kill. Also, I love how Red's entire goal is fortifications. He's doing more SimCity than a Brit player. He has 6 defensive emplacements across the front. Jummer's like, this gives me hope when I play multiplayer. I hope so, man. KV is trying to help. Vulturemakers are on hold fire, so they are revealed, but aren't shooting. Pack 43, again, is covering the front at the very least in some areas. Penal's grabbing this, but again, they need the VP. We have a Churchill on the field. Okay. Again, Axis or Allies still have a strong defensive fort over here. Fujuku still has a good amount. Lord Jord has still a decent amount of forces over here. So that's good. Again, I feel like the Soviets should be mining the ever-loving shit out of their flanks. Like, make sure that the mech force can't just come by our side. But I could still see an Allied counterattack if they focus their efforts into mid. If they focus their efforts in mid, I feel like they'll be fine. Ignore this flank, mine it up, and you'll be okay. Because you already have the fuel on left, and the Allies have done a damn good job at holding it. Come on, ISU-152. Wipe that JLI. You can do it. You're vet 1. Oh! There we go. JLI dealt with. Also, there's a Panther here, but again, a Firefly and tons of AT, so this thing is going to be have a bad day. But again, it's like they keep trying these pushes on the flank, but now there's a Pack 43 here along with the AT gun. Please, I swear to God, if this Brit player pushes it, it's like you just saw him have a bad day. But okay, at least he realized the AT and he's focusing elsewhere. Just focus mid. Okay, maybe mid's not the best. Oh, actually, mid could be good. You could like stay outside of it and fire in the position. MG's holding back the Volk squad. ISU-152 is pulling back after taking some hits from the Pack, maybe, and the Panther. But a lot of German forces over here are pretty weak. Support guns trying to wear down the equipment over here. Oh my god, not again. Mech Force is coming on in with King Tiger backing them up. This is not what I expected, but, you know, it's fine. Up, Soviet mine right there. King Tiger's engaging. Mech Force fires the Shrek. Kind of stuck now. But again, now there's not really too much AT. They have to, oh, never mind. Penals are right there. Mech Force kills it. He has 2 infantry section left. No, I think someone thought if I said solid army, that's a mistake. That is absolutely not a solid army. That 2 units. I said that, but I said this is a solid attack at the very least. B4's dead. Could he got the Katyushas if the mechs weren't dead, but hey, mines at least stopped that from happening with some decent AT. Well, GG says Fujuku. Why GG? Oh, because he's seeing his allies in mid. Or is his teammates? Because he's actually doing pretty well. A poor Brit. Air support's coming in. The Soviets lose their forces. A sync error. Are we really seeing a sync error right now? 50 is left. Oh, 82 and 50 left. Oh my god, that's... Wow, couldn't even wait to the end of the game. Yeah, Churchill quickly realizing there's a Pack 43 over here. I really hope they just disconnected, but if they sync error, that's gonna be dumb. I'm assuming the game's over, right? I'm assuming either... Yeah, I'm with Johnny here. I think these allied players sync error at 82 and 50. Even though I'll give full credit for Juku and Lord George, we're doing great. I mean, like, not the best, but they're at least holding their side. They're fighting red right now. That's not that shouldn't be expected of them. I mean, yeah, they could come over and help, but yeah. Just one of those things where it's like it should be the allies should have repositioned. The allies really should have repositioned. Anyway, let's double check the overall you know, score. Let's check that. GG. Thanks guys. Let's see. All right. So overall, top damage goes to the Lord Jord. Top kills goes for Juku. For Jiku, I'm sorry. Buttocks got top damage. And, kill him. Got, 144 kills. Which, by the way, I know probably it's been a meme you guys heard, but, what's the meme of the Elden Ring, Let Me Solo Her? Of the guy with literally a loincloth with a jar in his head that reminds me of the one character from, Demon Slayer with the double sword. Like, I mean, it has to be a Demon Slayer reference, right? But, like, literally finding the ultimate boss without taking a single hit. Like... I can't say that these guys were that level in terms of their effectiveness, and they died a lot, but it was hilarious to see like xTally just rush in there with his mech force and just blow up so many men. The mines somewhat worked, but again, they needed a few more. Let's double check the best units. Also, MG section were pretty on point. ISU and 5.2, probably, again, not that great of a kill count. You're really dumb when the game ends and sync error happens instead of dropping the player. Yep, I agree, Johnny. 82 is Comet. Died a lot, not many kills. 50, his penals were actually doing pretty well. His B4s need to be a little more either, you know, effective in terms of, like, making sure they killed the thing firing instead of just keep focusing on other stuff, because they didn't kill the mech. They didn't kill the mechanized, the medical. They didn't kill the Panzer headquarters. They didn't kill the LFHs because they kept changing their targets. Oddball, solid defense, and his Volk squads were okay. Buttocks had his Fallschirmjägers, which, yeah, they were killing stuff left and right, and a decent king, but it got overwhelmed later on. The mech force got 34 kills, so not pretty solid there. And Kellum got a decent Panther and stuff. So, good game. Overall, I would say it was a pretty solid game, all things considered. But hey, what do you guys think? Let me know. But this has been Greyshot17. Thanking, by the way, I should probably mention, the person who submitted this was, I believe, Tally07. So thank you, xTally07, for submitting this. Your mech force, you may have not been the top damage or top kills, but it was fun to watch as you ran around the Churchills and such. So you did kind of leave your teammate to die on the side a little bit, but hey, you guys still were putting up a decent fight over there, so it can't be too negative. But anyway, solid game. Definitely show the allies being a little butthurt about it, but hey, it was a fun. It was a fun thing. It was a fun game. Anyway. Thanks for watching. This has been Greyshot, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello, everyone. Before you all go, you can check out more content above. You can subscribe, and you can hear as I talk about some amazing people who support me on Patreon, which include Folkvard, Aphyria, Joey G240, Milam, Ace, ShinobiWarrior, PyroShark, XSomeToolx, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support. You literally help this channel keep on growing, so thank you. If you want to support the channel, again, check out some of the stuff I mentioned. Otherwise, I'll see all of you next time.